Let's start with the Louisiana Derby. You've got 3 entered. Just sort of go through and talk about each horse.
Yeah, obviously, Instant Coffee's the morning line favorite. He's doing really well. Hasn't run since the Lecomte. He has points. Excited about running him here. He hasn't ran since January, like I said, in Lecomte. That was by design. We'd like to get one more good race in him. It'd be 3 races in his 3-year-old season, with the 3rd race being the Kentucky Derby, as long as everything goes well in the Louisiana Derby and out of the Louisiana Derby. So we're excited about him. He's a nice horse that should be able to handle the 1 3/16 and hopefully the 1 1/4 in the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that distance. Does that work in his favor? Or
I think it does. I mean, he keeps coming. He's a nice horse. He's got a lot of class. He's easy to be around. Louis has a lot of Louis Sias has a lot of confidence in him. He likes him every time he gets off of him. He's kind of in wow. He's like, wow, this horse is really nice, and the longer the better. So, once again, we'll see. We'll see how it goes Saturday.
And farther along, the same owner, so you can compare them. You had CyberKnife last year.
Yeah, they're not even similar at all. I mean, this horse is bomb-proof. CyberKnife was a little more on edge and a little bit tougher to handle. CyberKnife laid a little bit closer to the pace. This horse doesn't quite have as much speed. CyberKnife is a little bit flashier, where this colt is, once again, he's a good workhorse, but he's not super fast either. He just keeps coming.
And you've got Tapit's Conquest entered there.
Tapit's Conquest, we may scratch and go to the wood. We've not decided exactly what we're doing yet.
What would be the factors?
Well, there's a couple things. You're still talking to the owners about what to do, but that ultimately is the biggest reason. We're just listen, you're entering so far out. You're entering 7 days out. We wanted to enter, take a look, and listen, we don't have to scratch to, I think, 45 minutes before the race. We're not going to wait that long, but we'll see. Honestly, no pressure. I've been asked by, several people, and, keep asking. You can keep asking, but a decision will be made when it's made. And our team, there's 3 great guys that own the horse, and we'll come up with a plan here soon.
And your 3rd horse entered in the
Jaces Rhodes?
Yeah.
Jaces Rhodes doing real well. He's been up at Oakland. He's doing well. He's kept him up there after the Southwest started pointing for this race. I like this race for him. I don't think the post is going to be an issue. He had success here in December with winning the Gun Runner. I'm hopeful that he can return to form. His 2 races where he didn't perform quite as well were on and off track, so it looks like we're going to have beautiful weather on Saturday, and hopefully he gets a good clean trip. Probably close to the lead given the post and everything. See how it goes.
You have 25% of the entries anyways in the field. So just talk about the field overall. I mean, you've won this race before. You've been very competitive in it the last few years.
Yeah, it's a good group. I think there's a lot of horses, trying to find out where they fit on the Triple Crown Trail and earn points. And I think, the top 3 or 4 are probably going to try to pursue the Derby as long as they come out of it in good order. So, it's a lot of people still unknown, lightly raced horses. I think we do have well, actually all 3 colts have had at least 4 starts under their belt, or 4 starts under their belt. So they have some experience, but there's a shipping or 2 that's lightly raced with just a couple starts. See how it works out. It's pretty wide open, I would say. I mean, obviously the Forte's top of the list and deserves to be, and is an incredibly accomplished horse with the Breeders' Cup, the 2-year-old season he had, and has run off the layoff. So look, right now it's him and everyone else the way I see it, and a lot of things can happen between now and then. Ask Eric Reed, see what happened last year. I doubt he was thinking he was going to win the Kentucky Derby the end of March. If he did, he's got a pretty good view of things. But it's anything can happen. You just got to keep these horses happy, healthy, and moving forward. And it's tough, just because you got to have them ready to run well in these preps and hope they come out of it in good order and keep marching forward.
And the Arkansas Derby, you're just looking at running just
right now. Angel of Empires, who I have penciled in. I don't like to release all of my ideas. I'm going to see who's running. We've got pointing, verifying for the Bluegrass. Once again, Slip Mahoney and Hit Show are going to the Wood. So in Tapit's Conquest, we don't know exactly what's going on. But just because we're saying that, we can bounce around. We'll see who's going where we think the horses fit best, and that as long as they're doing happy and healthy. As long as they're happy and healthy, I think they'll all perform well because they're all talented horses.
Star.
Angel of Empire.
Angel of Empire, thank you.
Yeah, no, it's all good. He's. It was a big race. Louis did a good job. He's in between horses. He split horses to finish up the race, going away. I think he's got definitely a 1.25 mile pedigree, being by Classic Empire. That's Pioneer of the Nile. So, I think he can totally get the 1.25 miles the first Saturday in May. He obviously got the 1 1/8 mile once here, so it shouldn't be an issue up in Arkansas with a good trip. And we'll see. He's a horse that had a run up there earlier in the season in the Smarty Jones. We brought him back down here, give him plenty of time. He's been here training. He'll go up next week after his breeze on Saturday, and see how it goes.
And he also has an Arkansas Derby pedigree.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, with having his sire won the Arkansas Derby, so maybe we can, get him in the Winter Circle Derby.
I hope he's a little more straightforward horse than his sire was. That
Yeah.
for a variety of reasons caused them a lot of sleepless nights.
Yeah, I remember that horse early on his 2-year-old season. And 3-year-old season. He was a handful. But now this horse is real straightforward. He's really classy. Colt to deal with. Just goes to the track, does his thing. Solid enough workhorse, and once again should handle the distance.